Sa 74-year history ng NBA, bibihira tayo makakita ng mga games na pinaulit dahil sa missed calls or kung ano man dahilan. In fact, there are only 8 games in NBA history that were ruled to be replayed. The most recent one was on December 19, 2007 between the Atlanta Hawks and the Miami Heat. The Heat were 2 years removed from being NBA champions. Nasweep sila ng Chicago Bulls sa playoffs ng previous year, and they were looking to bounce back with Dwayne Wade and a 35-year-old Shaquille O'Neal. Noong December 19, 2007, naglaban ang 13-12 Atlanta Hawks at ang 7-18 Miami Heat in a fairly uninteresting regular season game. Dikit ang laban na yon hanggang fourth quarter ng laro, and with about 4 seconds left sa regulation, Ricky Davis missed a wide-open three-pointer for the Heat, taking the game into overtime. Naging dikit din ang laban noong overtime. And with about 51.9 seconds left, Shaq committed a foul on Al Horford, his 6th of the game, sending him to the bench. Al Horford would then make 2 free throws at nanalong Atlanta Hawks 117-111. Pero after the game, may nakitang error ang mga officials sa number of fouls ni Shaq. It turns out, may foul si Udonis Haslem noong fourth quarter na nailista kay Shaq, which means Shaq only had 5 fouls at dapat nakapaglaro pa siya in the last 51.9 seconds ng game. Nag-file ngayon ng protest ng Miami Heat, and in the end, napagbigyan naman sila ng NBA. The NBA ruled na ulitin ang last 51.9 seconds of overtime bago magsimula ang susunod na meeting ng dalawang teams. The rules were simple. Babalik ang score sa 114-111 with 51.9 seconds to go. Any player na hindi nag-foul out during the original game ay papayagan maglaro. Shaq would also be allowed to play, this time only with 5 fouls. Pwede din maglaro ang mga players ng both teams na na-pick up nila via trade or from the free agency market between the time the original game was played and the scheduled replay. The two teams would meet again on March 8, 2008 at bago nga magsimula ang scheduled nilang laban ng araw na yon, inulit muna yung last 51.9 seconds from the previous game. The Miami Heat would inbound the ball and we would expect that they'd take a shot right away. Pero nag-ubos pa ng oras si Dwayne Wade bago ipasa ang bola kay Mark Blount, who takes the shot, brick. Nakuha ngayon ng Hawks ang bola at tumira si Joe Johnson ng 3-pointer, brick. Balik sa Miami with 8 seconds, tumira naman si Wade ng 3, another brick. Nanalo ang Hawks sa game na to without scoring a single point. After a 15-minute break, inumpisa na yung scheduled game nung araw na yon. And the Hawks would win again, winning 2 games in one night and handing the struggling Miami Heat 2 losses sa isang gabi. So nasan nga pala si Shaq na nagumpisa ng kaguluhan na to? Shaq was actually traded to the Phoenix Suns before the trade deadline for Shawn Marion. Pinaulit ang laban na yon dahil nga nagkamali ng lista sa fouls ni Shaq at dapat daw nakapaglaro pa siya ng last 51.9 seconds. Pero no scheduled replay, hindi din naman naglaro si Shaq dahil nga wala na siya sa Miami. So parang nawala na ng sense yung replayed game. Also, nung araw ng laban ng Miami at Atlanta noong December 19, 2007, may laban din ang Phoenix Suns na dating team ni Shawn Marion at ang Dallas Mavericks. So technically, Shawn Marion is one of the few NBA players na nakapaglaro for 2 different teams in one night. The Miami Heat were 11-50 after that day and would finish the season with a 15-67 record. Kung tutuusin, wala nang bearing yung dalawang laro na yon. Pero sabi nga ni Pat Riley na coach ng Miami noon sa isang interview, akala daw nila after nung first meeting na makakaahon pa sila sa standings kaya sila nagprotesta. But it turned out that everything would be worse for the Heat after ng game na yon. There's nothing worse than losing 2 games in one night. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more NBA content.